I hate that. Ugh, I hate that shit about when you adjust the conferences, sets the conference knowledge of flipping the home game. See, so some teams get 2 years in a row on the road. Other teams get extra home games versus same users. Sometimes they get extra home games versus everybody else too, which is wild. Mm, mm, mm. What's the number 4? Alabama. Hmm. Mm. Oh, oh, yeah.
Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Changing the routes with his receivers. From the gun, running back on the move. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keelan Russell. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Out wide left.
He actually threw that.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Turns it upfield.
He actually threw that into triple coverage, and they gave him the catch.
He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. They were willing to spin.
That means he's going to get a touchdown at the end of this drive.
And it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Russell. Showing the arm strength to the left. Pulls it in. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy. But the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable. When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Russell. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against main coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Rush is on. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Cuts it upfield. It's Phillips. knocked down immediately.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Handoff for Frazier. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Finds a man in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Looking outside, it's Frazier. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his feet. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Trying to take it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They're going to run it to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Keelan Russell throws to the wideout. Left side is Rodgers. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Russell. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Sends it back in motion. Again, it's Russell. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Marches ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Alabama!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, wow. Really?
It's incomplete.
And this defense picking up.
That's nasty, EA.
Last week put a great game together. Really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple
nasty,
weeks.
EA.
Second down to the air. Right side, it's Frazier. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So
I can't believe he dropped that.
The lead into the quarter break. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first.
Wide open. I didn't even touch it.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Selling the fake. Caught. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Bulldogs will snap it on first and 10. Hits inside. It's Frazier. Gain of about 4 sets up a second and 6. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize.
This YouTube defense he's running is really getting on my nerves with the amount of run pressure he's getting every single time.
In the middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing, and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and some
makes the grab in their space. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Bulldogs had this offense rolling. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Phillips.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Bro, see these ridiculous ass screen issues, bro.
The defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were
like it was open,
and get him down for a big
and he's running into fucking defensive linemen.
Crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldog. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Number 92, set to kick it away.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Let's talk about Alabama. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're trying to slow that rush
Oh,
down.
get out of here, bro.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Russell. Right down the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get into play immediately.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Keelan Russell. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Solid coverage there, and they'll stop him.
Boy, it was there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Fights off a defender. Still on his feet at the 45. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Frazier.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line. Throws it off the RPO. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Taylor. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads to the
Son of a
wideout.
bitch. He played the right one, too. Ain't that a bitch?
Close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Square wasn't even open. Why did Square go deeper when I put both of them on shorter routes? Square went all the way to the fucking end zone, bruh. Let's get it back, D.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, a double pass.
I can't fucking...
Pass is incomplete, and we...
I knew that was coming.
7 seconds.
I should have knew that was coming.
That play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is
Couldn't find my goddamn DB that I wanted to adjust for it, bruh. They all jumbled up in this bullshit.
No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Throwing Russell. He fires
Give me
one
that.
deep over the middle. Fires it into a
Oh, that's to the house.
picked off.
That's to the house.
Got
That's to the
room
house.
run.
That's
He's
to the
in
house.
And he will roll into the end zone.
User baby. User baby. User pick 6. I'll take it. Make up for that interception I threw. Don't test the user, motherfucker. An excellent blocking. 23. You trying to give up? What the fuck are you doing? 2-3?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Get out of the way. All you have to do is run to the sideline or go hit somebody on the other team. But you chose to jog in front of me with the ball. Take your ass. I'm gonna chew your ass out in the locker room. Come here. What the fuck was you thinking? I'm sorry, Prince. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. I'm sorry. Get your toy here. I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. I was.
And it's the Ducks.
Oh shit.
Hoping that clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 7-2 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run. Here now, some other games.
This kicker got a fucking leg on him,
Social
boy.
media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance.
Bro, come on. EA, quit fucking me, dog.
The running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and
Like, what is that?
coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
That's insane, bro.
That one is he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's insane.
The defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's
What
why
the fuck kind of react?
Makes
What?
his way out to the 20 before he stopped. And
That's
that'll bring up a
horrible.
Georgia sends
That's a
out
catch and run, and this nigga Spider-Man jumped that
For an
bitch.
easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
That's, bro, they fucked me that entire possession, dog.
Fields the punt.
That's insane, man.
Running room on that return, but he'll
That was 3 plays that should have went for at least 3 first downs total. Y'all wild as hell for that shit, EA.
I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit
Good
of
shit,
a rocky
Kayla.
first half.
Or KJ, excuse me. Whatever your fucking name is.
Nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's changing the play. Russell. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making
Good shit,
the grab.
baby.
3rd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Russell. Fires to the right.
Oh, pick that shit.
Had some serious
Pick
juice,
that
but they couldn't
shit.
hook up.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
If they switched my running backs again in this formation.
We're ready to get another
Okay.
look at this Bulldog offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive
I had
would
no
be
control over
productive.
it.
Defense builds
He did
those
all that
gaps.
shit on his own, bro.
To the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
That hole was right there, and I could not control my running back.
Owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll give to Frazier. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Frazier again. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, it's Phillips. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical, and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
And the Dogs are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. Drops back on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Got him on the RPO. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse.
Should be 21-0 right now. We're 28-0, really.
Going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them.
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 92 sets a kickoff.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Dogs getting a push in the middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at it.
And every year they find these dudes. They all look the same, just massive, big, strong, quick guys that don't like people, Reese Davis, that just love hitting people with aggressiveness. And just, it's so amazing that they find that year after year in this defensive line group.
Moving the pocket, it's Russell. They're all over him. Rolling, throwing, looking.
Yes, sir. Tap toe. Tippy-tie.
He's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
You gonna get a pick today.
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Good D. That safety didn't even play it like I thought he would.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To go up top on second down. Lets it fly.
He got the perfect knockout. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Quarterback could not have
You lucky, lucky, lucky boy.
placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
I hate this. Like, Why is this working on the fuck? Oh, well, I get it. I get it for working on the punter, but goddamn. Just trying to punt the ball away, bro. I legit can't fucking. And that's a bad kick.
They
Oh, whew.
punted away on 4th down. On the return. Man, oh man.
I tried to get that bitch out of bounds as best I could, and the game still said no.
Hand on him for quite a while. Great return there.
This again, eh?
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Defense is there.
Make him fumble on that pitch.
Again, and they are
Like y'all be doing me. Y'all be fucking me every time I run a play like that. It's a fucking weird fumble. Make him do the same shit.
On the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex.
I want balance, EA. We can get some burn.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Maybe a double pass. Look out.
Oh, where's the pick, bro?
And couldn't make the connection.
He can't resist running the same shit over and over. Like, it's really funny.
Last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry.
He can't resist it.
Good. And today,
that should have been a pick six or a fumble.
It looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Russell. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that
drive
going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Bring him down. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. RPO complete. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Sending them dogs,
The
eh?
defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you can tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
That's crazy. Because he should have been blocked.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Here's a give to Frazier. Finds a little bit of room.
That's crazy. Getting caught from behind by one of those guys is
And I know you can play
ridiculous.
situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia.
ball game.
That lead a little
Fuck off my field, nigga.
now as they close in on extending this winning streak. That's
Start
his
running more
third
plays. Open up your
touchdown
fucking
pass of the
playbook.
day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
Quit relying on YouTube defense.
Has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the point after
That shit don't work on people with a brain. Caught him slipping, coach. Ah. I see you, little Nate. Uchi, achi, abalit. Sorry. Touchdown, bitch. Watch, he gonna be in the SEC championship, and he gonna have a whole new YouTube
on
scheme.
the run from inside his own
Sit your
5.
ass down, nigga.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Throwing Russell.
Bro, he ran into me, dog.
Take a shot. And he throws another interception.
He ran into me, man. That's so gay.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Goes high.
He
to
caught
put
it.
in.
Ah.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Russell buying time to his right. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good of a job.
Keelan Russell. He turns that
Thank
loose
you.
down the right side. And here's the third interception.
Why is he moving so slow?
Drag him down after a good
Go.
return on the interception.
That's crazy. He's running in mud, bro.
Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead.
Yeah.
Down.
That's the shit I'm talking about. Every time I run the ball, it's some weird shit. Every time I run the ball, it's some weird shit.
And he'll have to take the loss.
Well, how does my fullback block the handoff? Now, if I'd have ran a toss play there, I'm probably throwing a fumble.
Defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's getting perfect cutback. Like, everything he's doing is working out perfectly.
26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's Frazier. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout.
Bro, I can't switch. What the fuck?
He's loose.
I couldn't switch.
He is in.
What the fuck was that?
Nice job by the
Bro,
offense.
this is... I'm switch sticking. Oh, I know what it was. I didn't get a chance to put that guy in the fucking coverage. So I was... Yeah. I was using a rusher in coverage. That's why.
And with the extra point, they trail
Son of a
by 2
bitch.
touchdowns, 28-14.
Well, can't be mad at that. That's my fault. So I didn't get a chance to
They're definitely up
put him in his zone.
running out.
So,
Now
whatever.
possessions, they'll try the onside kick.
7 points, dog. He should have 0.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
You should have 0, 28-0, and we give them a free passing touchdown. Look at that. If he comes off the edge untouched, I'm going to be pissed.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance.
Get off me, nigga.
They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right.
How does he come out? How does he come through there untouched?
Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. On third down, here's Frazier.
Fuck off my field, nigga.
First down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's...
Oh, he found a space on the right, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it?
They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now
that's when you use that formation to kill the clock. Not to get yourself a nice one-play touchdown on 1st and 10 from your own fucking 20. You're going to play some football today, boy. I see you, Arrington. Get you some stats, young boy. You might start next season. Who knows? I hope we fucked up some visits for him today. What is this, week 8?
That one
he might have a visit. He's gonna come out and run the exact same play again that he got a lucky touchdown from. Oh, this, okay. Oh, he's so pathetic, bro. Like, that's what kills me about this nigga, man. So fucking pathetic. Like, let me call goal line offense. Call timeout. Like, he can't lose with grace. Such a sore fucking loser.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
And you can tell all eyes on this dude.
Like, you can tell he's a YouTube baby. And I know what play is coming. Bet money.
You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan. The offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Sorry, yeah.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel
overrated.
Today. I know
overrated.
Into this game. They felt like they were being
overrated.
A lot of people thought their opponent might get
overrated.
This opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their.
I feel bad for whoever plays him after me, because like I said, he gonna have a whole new YouTube scheme that he gonna run. he finna get on you. He got on YouTube at the start of the fourth quarter. I promise you, he was on YouTube looking up some shit.
And they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.
He on YouTube right now looking up
This has been a presentation of EA
offensive schemes, a new blitz defense to fucking use. He on there looking up some shit right now. These stats are over. Those are empty calories. That one touchdown was an accident, so it should be 0 touchdowns and shit, like 4 or 5 interceptions where he threw in the coverage, but the yards are inflated. What was that touchdown? 65? Yeah. So take that off. He's under 200 yards passing. Those are empty calories. Oh yeah, I love that. I love a negative 1 yard rushing game. Meanwhile, in Athens. Oh yeah. I love this. This is beautiful. 65 yards, so he should add 25 yards total. That one fucking fuck up. And the thing was the user was on the wrong side. Like, the user should have been on the other side. Even with defensive play switch flipping, he still should have been on the opposite side, because the strength was to the other side where all the man coverage should have been. So it shouldn't have flipped. That's an EA issue. He shouldn't have flipped at all. That's what fucked up and gave him that free touchdown that he shouldn't have gotten. I see you, Elijah. Who was that? That other safety should have had him one. Holton, you should have had you one. The game stole it from you. We're doing the game tried to fuck me early on. Oh, this was nice. Booty butt naked. Tried to strip. No thank you. Spider-Man into the end zone. Sent some dogs at him, eh? Oh. Come here, boy. See? This is the same play he scored a touchdown on. Same play he scored a touchdown on. You just get some pressure on that shit. He ain't got time to do it. But it was also my fault. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to do what I wanted to. Oh yeah. User, give me that, boy. 23 tried to fuck it up. Shame on you, 2-3. I bring you in from the gutters of Arizona State, and that's how you treat me? By trying to shoot my team in the fucking foot? Ah. You, that boy toe tapped that bitch. Yeet. 2 feet in, rev look. And then he hit the Michael Jackson for the ref for the camera pose. Goddamn. Oh, this was clutch right here. This was clutch. Look at him. He was like, oh, I got to run it back. Ah, no, I don't. It did. Put him on skates. Well, actually put him on clouds. Look at him. Ah! Come here, boy. Little Nate. Yeah, this is why I couldn't switch stick. And I took my own man out of the play. And when I finally clicked on, I tried to click on the fucking cornerback, but they put me on the safety, which, yeah, it was GG's after that. This is like one of the first few plays where my offensive line blocked correctly. Everybody hat on the hat. The biggest threat, number 60, picks up onto the right. And his cornerback is just making a business decision. He wants no parts of 43. He said, "I'm gonna just take myself out this stuff." It was this the goal line play where he gets back to the line of scrimmage on a fucking toss. He's able to cut back. Like that's the shit I'm talking about. That's ridiculous, bro. When I run the fucking toss, likely a fumble, 47 would run into the fucking pitch lane. That's ridiculous. My O-line blocking really fucked me on a lot of series that game.